Hey there, I'm Alan Matthews, and I would like to speak with you about tuning based on one reference point. So what this means, what does this mean? It means that you get one string in tune, and then you tune all the other strings to that one string. So that way you're not tuning A to B, and then B to C, and then C to D, so forth like that, which is like playing a game of telephone. By the time you get to your sixth string, it might be way off from the tuning that you started with. Instead, this just goes from directly to point A. To a B, a C, a D, so on and so forth. I really like this way of tuning. I do this way of tuning a lot, and I like to tune from the D string. And why the D string? Well, I'll tell you, and that is because a tuning fork is A440. And what does that mean? 440 hertz. It's a particular pitch, and that means that we can tune to this pitch using the harmonic on the 7th fret of the 4th string. So now that we've got that, and it's right in there with the tuning fork, then we know that we've got that in tune. And why a tuning fork and not some other thing? There's no good reason. It's just that these are super low tech and the battery never dies. And so I just keep one in my case. But electronic tuners are great as well. So now that we've got the D string in tune, we can tune that string, we can tune all the other strings to that. So to start off with, and I know this is a big, there's a lot of information on this page right here, but we'll just go through it, and you can get this page if you'd like to. You can see below, and you can get this page for free so you can have the notes. So tuning the low E string, this is where we are right here. Tuning the low E string, so we'll start with the E on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and listen to that. And it's going to be an octave lower. Whenever you're playing this, make sure you're not bending it or anything. You just come straight down on the note. And then you can either reach up here like this. So that gets our low E. The next thing that we can do is the high E. And so then we have the same note and the open E string. And you can listen to those two. Now it's really important to play the note that you have in tune, meaning the 4th string in this case. Play that first and listen to it, and then play the one that you're tuning, and then you tune it. Instead of, because then it gets a little bit wonky in your ear otherwise. So you listen to those. So that's the low E, the high E, and the 4th string we have now. Now we go and we can tune the B string. And this is the 2nd fret, same note that we have been playing. 2nd fret on the 4th string to the 5th fret. 5th fret on the 2nd string. And you can listen to those and get those in tune. Now once you've got that, you can also listen to it with the 5th fret and listen to it against that open E because it's the same string. And so then you've got that. So we're just tuning straight to E's so far, and we've got 4 of the strings based on this one note. So now we just have the 5th and the 3rd string. So with the 5th fret, I just use harmonics here. So this is where we are right here. And so then you play first the 7th fret harmonic, touching right above the string. You can also just do the 5th fret, play the open D against the 5th fret, fretted on the A string, on the 5th string, and that's perfectly fine. Or I just like, for speed's sake, doing the harmonic. So that's 7th fret on the D string to the 5th fret on the A string. And listen into that. Okay, great, that's in tune. So you can either go, and you can see this here, you can either go to the open string or you can do the 7th fret to that. Either one, harmonic on the 7th fret or the open string. For the G string, it's exactly the same, but we're starting off right here. So then you'll have, on the D string, you have the 5th fret harmonic, and you can go to the 7th fret harmonic there. These harmonics are starting to get a little bit high, so it might be hard to hear. Or you can go play the 5th fret on the D string, and then have the open 3rd string. And so now we've gone, just a quick review on this. You got your note that you've gotten the D string in tune. We've got the 2nd fret going to the open E, 2nd fret on the D going to the high E, 2nd fret on the E going to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, which happens to be also an E. Then you've got harmonics on the 7th fret of the D string going to the 5th fret of the A string, or the open D string going to the 5th fret of the A string. Likewise, 5th fret of the D string to the open G, or 5th fret harmonic to the 7th fret. And that's that. Now there's a chord that you can play to kind of test this, and I just do this. It's just gonna, and that is this chord right here. And this chord is, we just have the open E, and then the first finger comes in and does a bar for just the 2 strings on the 2nd fret of the 5th and 4th strings. And you want to just crimp your knuckle like this down, because you don't want to block the high E. So you can't just do a full bar, because then you'll knock out that high E. So you have to make a tunnel, and to do that you just let that knuckle collapse. We typically don't want to play with our knuckles collapse like this, but for this chord you do. And then you have the B, 4th fret on the 3rd string, and then the E on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then the open string. And this is all E's and B's. So it's E, B, E, B, E, E. And so it's all very clear, just open 5ths. And you can really listen to that, and you can really hear that that is in tune, because there's no thirds or anything like that going on. It's not a full chord going on. And so I typically, if I'm in tune here, then it seems to be in tune just about everywhere. So this is the method. You can download this sheet if you'd like to, and print it off and keep it by your stand if you'd like to. You can see below for that, if that was fast going through there. But this is tuning. I like this method. This is typically how I tune, as a combination of tuning with harmonics, tuning with 5th fret to the open string, and tuning with octaves. And so between all of that, it typically will get in tune eventually. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you soon.